completely invert the power, position, prestige, and profits of the entire food and farming sector. That's a great big ship to turn around. That's a short answer. Another question.
Do you have thoughts on chicken import, small scale, being fed no corn or soy?
Thoughts on not feeding them any corn or soy. There are wonderful things you can do small scale. I mean, if you're small enough, they can about live on kitchen scraps. Okay, especially if you're eating plenty of meat with scraps, fat scraps and things like that. The problem with Western egg prices, they eat it all. Normal kitchen turns out scraps, And so there's everything from soldier flies to worms to all sorts of things that you can. Yeah, absolutely. Harvey Ussery is probably he's the guru on this extremely small scale do-it-yourself, and I'm all in favor of it. That's good. Harvey Ussery, yeah, he's great, and he's written a book, and it's just fantastic. So yeah, the fact is, one of the problems we have now is at our scale, it becomes a bigger ship to turn. It's harder to do some of these things, and so we use GMO free local, and that's the best we can do. At least right now we feel like that's the best we can do. We're feeding out. Look, I make no mistake about it. In my perfect world, we wouldn't be raising chickens. You'd raise chickens. I mean, Pat Foreman in her chicken whispering book, City Chicks, she does the math and says that if 1 out of every 3 households in the U.S. had enough chickens to eat their kitchen scraps, there would not be an egg industry in the U.S. To me, that's the ultimate. Okay. But here we are. I mean, in my perfect world, I wouldn't pay half my income in taxes either. Right? So if we all sit down and say, if I had my druthers, I would. Well, all of us could come up with a list of of druthers, right? And so we can either sit and complain the perfect world is here. So I'll close here. So we appreciate that we make compromises. There are contradictions here. I get it. I totally get it. But our goal is to have a truly credible, positive, regenerative alternative to the factory farm. Let's start there. And once we get to that point, we can continue making additional refinements. And so we want to show that we can actually compete at scale with the factories, with the segregated system, with an integrated system. And if we win that battle, who knows where the next step could take us. But we've got to start incrementally. You start incrementally. And all of you here, you probably didn't completely jump over the cliff with nourishing traditions the first time you heard the term. You had a drip and another drip, and you tried one thing and you tried another thing. Incrementalism is an important thing. So we got to appreciate the journey and enjoy that. We didn't get where we are today. We won't get out of it today. But we can all participate and do our part. All right. End of the tour.